Chris, 3 goals today and a clean sheet. Perfect afternoon for you.
Yeah, I think in pre-season you've got to look at other things outside the result, and I think we moved the ball really well in the first sort of 65-70 minutes. Lots of positives to take out of that. We got sloppy towards the end, and people stopped doing what they've been doing for the first 70 minutes. But I think we were really pleased. We opened them up, created some good chances. I think we didn't take all the chances that we created. It was a bit frustrating, but no, all in all, it was a pleasing afternoon. We kept the ball well, moved it from side to side, which is things we've been working on and looking at, and yeah, it was good.
Jason Oswell's got 3 goals in his last 3 games. He hit the bar again as well in the second half. How pleasing is that for you? Because he seems to be the focal point of that front line, and he's grabbing the goals. That must be terrific for you.
Well, yeah, I think I said it to you before, John, that with strikers you always want them to score goals, and it's a good run for him to get into, and we've been quite lucky that the strikers, Luke scored one today, Boundy, and Jason's got another one. So all the strikers have contributed over pre-season, and that's something you want to take into the season. If we're to do well, we need strikers who are going to score.
The players have been saying, when I've been interviewing them in the last few weeks, they've been talking about it's been their best pre-season that they've had at the club. How pleasing is that for you to hear? It's your first full season, and the players are sort of buying into what you're doing at the club.
Yeah, I think myself and we've got a lot of experienced staff at the club, with myself and Callum and Giggsy and the other staff. We're experienced in what we do, so we've said that we'll make sure that we're organised and we'll do things properly. And to be fair to the players, they've responded really well, and I think you've seen that today in games that we played so far. The fitness levels have been really, really good, which is pleasing. And like I say, we put things on for the players, and we give them work that they do away from the club as well, which is good, to make sure that we're at a level to hit the ground running when the season starts.
Just looking back to today's game, you were inundated. You had a load of chances today, and your attacking options on the day look terrific. And you've still got people like Neil Mitchell and Sean Evans to come back into that. So you must be in a great position at the moment, a great luxury to have.
Well, yeah, and I think that's what I said to the players on the first day of pre-season, is that it's important we keep them fit. And the good work that Giggsy does and Sophie does behind the scenes, because it keeps the players ticking over, and the work that they do away from here as well, because I want the full squad to select from on the opening game, next Saturday actually against Bangor in the League Cup, and then we go into Bala on the first league game. So for me, I want the 16-17 players that are signed on, because it gives me selection problems, and yeah, we as you say, we've got a lot of attacking options, but we've also got some good options going back towards our own goal as well defensively.
As you said then, it's a week away now, the first competitive game in the World Cup against Bangor. You've got a friendly on Tuesday. Do you feel you're there now, you're 100% and raring to go?
Yeah, I think it's hard to gauge pre-season. A lot of pre-season games can be false. We don't read too much into the scoreline, like I said before, but the performance has been pleasing in every game we played. Even the Buckley game when we lost, we felt performance-wise it wasn't too shabby. We created a lot of chances that night. The pleasing thing is we're creating a lot of chances, and that's always good as a manager. One day that they'll go in. So it's pleasing that we're creating chances, and the strikers are scoring goals.